to you that is a crime. Oh, email it to us, and all right, what's your email? They wouldn't give me the email. You want me to come down to the police station? No, don't come down to the police station. They would not take evidence. That's a felony. It's like a third-degree felony. I looked it up in Ohio. It's tampering with evidence or something like that. I'm sure there's police corruption charges there too. The police officer is guilty of a third-degree felony. But they always back it up by every time I talk to the police, I've emailed the sheriff like 20 times as well. When I call the Amelia police or email the Claremont County Sheriff, they say it's not my case. Well, it's you have to talk to the other officer. Okay, can you patch me through the other officer? He's not here right now. Call back tomorrow. I'll call back tomorrow. Oh, that's not my case. I can't do it. It is your case. When I say I have witnessed a crime or I have evidence of a crime, I need you to take that evidence. I need you to take a report of this crime. I need you to investigate it. If it's not your department, then you need to forward it to whoever relevant department it is and make sure they do their job. They keep using this excuse. It's not a valid excuse. If you see someone robbing a bank, you don't just say, well, that's not my case, it's someone else's job. You're an on-duty police officer in Amelia. You're sitting there in Amelia, somebody's robbing a bank in Amelia. It's not my job. I come up here. There was a murder that happened in Amelia. I have evidence that a false police report was filed. I have physical evidence here I can give you. I don't want to see the evidence. It's not my job anyway. You have to call back some other time. We've called them. My mom's called them like 10 times. I've called them 10 times. I've emailed the sheriff a zillion times. It's always, it's not my job. Call back some other time. Talk to someone else. That's a crime. These police are corrupt. But I just want you to know, no one in their right mind would think that Tori Collins / Tori Tarvin is innocent. Plus, she went out on vacation. She's smiling and laughing and having a party after her husband died, among other things, threatening people who ask questions. Another person came up to me with evidence. Next day, she's scared. Everyone that talks to the police or talks to Tori gets scared because they're threatened that they're going to get arrested if they ask too many questions. And I keep telling the police, like, you're committing a crime, man. I'm going to send this into the FBI. They don't seem to care. But at least I can let people, if you live in Amelia, to know about the dirty police, that it's putting your life in danger. If somebody tries to kill you or one of your loved ones dies, this is how the police act. They don't investigate crimes. They treat victims like shit. I mean, the guy's yelling at me on the phone, getting aggressive with me. Like, I don't want to fight with you, man. I don't want to fight, dude. I just want to say, here is some evidence of a crime. And he's trying to argue with, oh, you can't prove that the wife did it. I'm just saying, man, she's lying to you about this. Here's some evidence that she lied here. You know, this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. Oh, it's just, you know, and he's getting all defensive about it. Why are you getting angry at me, man? I'm just giving you evidence and information. Just like I asked him, could you interview the neighbors? Could you take photographs of the crime scene? So we see if anything unusual. Can you dust for fingerprints? No, this is an NCIS. We can't do that. And I mean, can you do something, man? I mean, a murder is a serious crime. Especially someone young and healthy, has a good paying job, has lots of friends, who's not suicidal, not sad, not depressed. Now, here's the thing. Well, you can't prove it. If she says he was depressed, then he was. If she felt that there was even a chance that he would kill himself, and she didn't, she could have called his mother, called his brother. She could have got him medical help. She has training. She's supposed to be a teacher. I went through teacher training. If you see any sign of abuse or any sign of suicide or anything like that, you can actually be charged and go to jail. If you're a teacher, you see a kid suicidal and you don't report that, even if there's a chance that he's suicidal or you see some kind of problem and you don't report it, it's negligence. You can lose your teaching license and go to jail for it. And that's the other thing. She's been negligent with her kids. She would have lost the kids in a divorce because my brother had proof that she ran out on her kids and abandoned her kids and not even watch them and everything else. Conveniently, the day before the divorce, he ends up dead. So she gets, I guess she left her kids with her parents so she can keep cashing the checks. She gets checks for having these kids. And so I don't know, I can send that in the Child Protective Services. I doubt they'll do anything. They'll try to argue with me. You can't prove it. Or, you know, like some kind of game. Like, they're not interested in justice. They're not interested in helping the victims of the crime. They're more interested in getting out of doing their job and doing favors for their friends and making money off of their job or whatever, you know. So I'm just going to share the video with as many people as I can. Send it into the FBI. Send it into the media. Send in some of the evidence I have here, and just so you guys, situational awareness. In the very least, just like I warned my brother about this, I said, man, this is a bad place. You need to get out of here. This place is corrupt. There's bad stuff. Oh, no, it's fine. I love this place. You're just crazy. You're just paranoid. I said, man, I've seen it so many times. It's bad everywhere, but I don't know. Around Ohio, around Detroit, Toledo, Cincinnati, Chicago. I mean, there's 500 people shot and killed a year. There's all these deaths and suicides and heroin overdoses and robberies, and the police never seem to catch the guy, and the police are corrupt, and collapsing bridges, water that's not fit to drink. I've seen it around these areas. These are not, I mean, I'm just saying, get the hell out of there. There may be a few nice neighborhoods, but I've been robbed in Cincinnati, parked next to $1 million houses in Hyde Park and stuff. I've had my car broken into, robbed. My car has been broken into, robbed like 30 times in Cincinnati. Every other day, no matter what neighborhood I park in, it gets robbed, you know. And the businesses get robbed too. There's so much corruption. The people act like they're retarded, you know, like the cops. Like, why wouldn't you go and try to catch a murderer? Why would you want a murderer to run free in your community? It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you put your job at risk? Why would you risk going to jail by trying to protect a criminal? I mean, there's no reason to act this way. But so those are my complaints, and I'll just let you guys be the judge.